Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boo. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Whitey Ford. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. That one missed. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ford, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And it's even up.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out.
There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. In the air, out towards left center. Mantle makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yankees.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get his...
Runner takes off for third. Ball outside. Throw. Safe. Posada too late with the throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Runner on at third, one gone. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And that one is inside.
2-2.
That one a little bit high, and it's 3-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 on, 1 out. Carlos Pena, the next to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now, Junior Caminero. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that's in for a strike. Caballero at third. Diaz at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Tony Gwynn. That one misses, and it's 1-0. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. The wind and the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to.
Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And an important bat for them. Batting 5th in this one, Mickey Mantle.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low. Now 1-2.
And with Tony, there isn't any kind of pitch that gives him problems. Whether it's movement, velocity, just doesn't really matter. For him, every pitch was a good pitch to hit.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the 1-0. Tapped in front of the plate, and that chance handled in there safely.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
First and second, 2 outs.
Mantle.
Now it's the power speed combo. Mickey Mantle, right now 9th in the AL in RBIs. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That one misses. 3-0. Bernie Williams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
That was came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Yeah, the batter now, Bernie Williams. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Caballero. And that will end the inning. And the Yankees leave them loaded. Scoreless after 1. And we're back.
Leading off
second inning
Bay,
set
the
to go.
baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Christopher Morel. Ford back to work. Inside, just missed.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Gonna count 1 and 2. No score here in the second. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Grich moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Trent Grisham next to hit for the Rays.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Grisham launched a pair of homers in his last game. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Ben Workvet.
Ben Workvet will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball for a strike. And that one popped in the air left field. Gwynn snags it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Posada went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Batting 8.
And next for New York, Bobby Grich. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Jose Ramirez.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That misses, and that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that is gone. Jose Ramirez bots one out. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the lineup flips over. Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch just misses. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
The batter, number 2.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. Two outs. Oh. On the ground, right side. Morel. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. First pitch, and he just misses. Caballero goes 5 feet 9 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Panama. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1-0.
And that one missing low.
Oh.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Diaz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Diaz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Now batting.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Pena now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Diaz off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. squirts away a little
3
bit.
balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. Gwynn sizing this one up, brings it in, and that is that. One left for Tampa, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Just missed. And there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Hats and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 4.
Stepping in now for the Yankees. Reached on an infield single his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right
the
there
Yankees,
with such tight
the
plate
left
discipline.
fielder,
And at first, Mickey Mantle now at the plate. Walked his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
Outside. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
Now
yourself
batting,
it's
the
about
right
the
fielder,
process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Williams stands in now and watches strike 1. That one lifted to left. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Junior Caminero. Off the mark there, and that is ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then
baseman,
guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Raised down by a run. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Grounder might be two. Takes it to the bag. That's one. And that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here is Josh Lowe. And that misses. And that's ball one. And another ball. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Misses off the inside, and it's 3-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Mantle makes the grab, and that's the third out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And downstairs.
Okay.
High fly ball down the left field line. Palacios makes his way towards it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Grich. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Up and in, ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Yankees up by 3. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. 0 for 2 in this one. In there at the knees.
No ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses. And 1-1. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Now fly ball to right center. Grisham sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ford back to work. Ground ball up the middle. To first. That takes care of Grisham.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rortvedt in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Caballero, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the air out to center, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Next to hit, Richie Palacios. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Caballero off of first with 2 away. Snap throw to first. Caballero back in on a dive. Two outs. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Mantle makes the catch. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Alex Faedo.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ruth, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Morel tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Swings through that one for strike 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the lefty, warming up as well. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Mantle now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one 95 to finish him off. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. Back at Yankee Stadium, Yandy Diaz now. Diaz, 33 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Rays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now, Carlos Pena.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He was late there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. Double play ball to second. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Junior Caminero digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
One ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
In there at the knees, 1-2. Pena, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Just misses. And the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. And that drops in for a strike. The Yanks leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled away. Just outside. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Bernie Williams. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Way outside, and it's 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
On the ground to third. One up, one down.
Yep, he's out.
Now batting, catcher Jorge Posada.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone! He'll touch them all. His 12th of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here is Bobby Grich. Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And he chases that one. That K is his third of the game.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's
Now
more
batting,
for that
the
horizontal
second
movement,
baseman,
but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the slider just misses. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Just missed. Tony Gwynn waiting to hit for the Yankees. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Gwynn in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
In the air, left field. Palacios gets under it, squeezes it, and that'll do it. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Yankees,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
number
mound,
74.
Ryan Walker. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Liner, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham, and first offering is fouled off. Low on at first, nobody out. Just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Misses,
No, that's a
and the
ball.
count's even at 2. Throw over to first. Low gets back easily. Runner at first with no outs here. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low.
3-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And a foul ball. Upstairs. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days with this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Walker gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 48, Emmanuel Clausen.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Now at the plate, Richie Palacios. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. This one popped up. And the infield fly rule called.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
I'm a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch way upstairs. Up the middle, Ramirez throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Drew Rasmussen.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Jeter leading things off and takes a strike.
One strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up and in. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grisham. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed to the left and foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
2 down, base is empty. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the first offering is not close. And a foul ball. That one not close. 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Sorry if I'm not so hip-hop contagious. Sorry if I'm fair. Little take a miracle for my dreams to come true. Cause it's set too high. I'm in the clouds. If I fall off, I might just
Clase back to work. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Grich. The throw to first. And a quick out number 1.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Fought off foul. Now 1-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Bernie Williams will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a ball evens the count. And that skips into dirt. Chop back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Clase, an all-star a season ago. So they turn to their closer, Eric Gagne. A chance at his first save of the year.
Eric Gagne.
And there's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Cade Smith getting loose out there. In the air, left field, Mantle. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
He's 2 outs away.
Grisham.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Late swing, foul to the left.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next offering way off the plate. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking.